Yeah.
All right. There was a study done back in like 2018.
Bro, fuck
He
these
comes
studies.
prepared.
Yeah. Well,
The studies are not us. What?
I want to hear the study. I'm kind of curious.
Studies help explain
like,
generalities, which accounts for a large portion of people.
Okay, explain your
Exactly.
study.
Yeah. So going back to what I was saying.
It's the patronizing attitude for me.
Right? This is so embarrassing.
What's so embarrassing?
I don't know. You guys making us look stupid.
Yeah.
No, they're not making us. No, baby. They're not making us look stupid at all. They're just they're just talking to us like children.
Yeah.
And that's where it's a problem. Like you saying,
Like,
for
so we have
example, what you just said.
statistics.
Yeah.
So like this.
Well, refute our argument then.
I'm okay. No, I'm
How
okay.
can we?
I'm
How
okay
can we
with
feed your
statistics.
argument when we don't
Refute,
have
refute.
statistics?
It's not about having statistics.
Yes,
it's
it is.
about-
Everything you guys have said has been like statistics show.
No, well, here's the thing. If you guys are going to make an argument, you should be able to back up that argument, correct?
But how are we supposed to back up the argument when you guys had homework?
It's not about homework.
We do
It's
this
about-
show.
Guys,
it's
no,
about-
you're
show,
absolutely
like,
right.
almost
You
every
guys have
night.
time
it's
to
about
do that.
It's just about like
Statistics.
understanding the world
Facts.
and like
You
looking
said
at
that
things,
right.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
You're proving my point.
You can't be mad at us for being
Oh, I'm not
intelligent
mad.
enough to be able to substantiate our points that we give you.
Because
What
you
did you
guys
say
do.
before? I don't
your-
remember. Oh, you said like these girls don't even know what they want. That's like something that you say like a little kid doesn't know what he wants. So
It's-
I
You bring
feel
him
like
into a
it's-
candy
no, but
store and you tell him
I
to
was
choose
is
literally
candy.
about to tell you it's
Mhm.
statistically proven that women do not know what they're sexually aroused by.
that's fine.
Oh, sexually
for
aroused?
that,
I can tell
know.
you. I want to be slapped in the fucking face.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's one thing. But the point, the argument was this.
Uh-huh.
Let's make this because
So we're talking about sex, though.
we ain't
Let's
gonna go
clarify. We're talking
everywhere.
about sex. We're not talking about relationships right now.
Well,
okay.
they're both intertwined.
Uh-huh.
So what I'm saying is that women are not. They do not know what they're attracted to, and you should not listen to female dating advice. Okay.
I
And
feel like
then-
this
and then
statistic
you
was
were-
made by a man.
And then it was actually done at an independent study in Northwestern University. So they did a study, and I was about to tell it, and then you're like triggered. Well, you treat those like children. It's not that I'm treating you like children. It's just that
I'd like to hear
proving-
the statistic.
I made a claim, and now I'm substantiating it with statistics.
Okay.
I'm open to listening.
Mhm.
For me, I obviously you've noticed I am careful with how I speak. I don't expect that from anybody else. And I'm definitely not triggered, but I will say what bothers me if something bothers me.
Well,
Okay,
So-
well,
Hold on,
that's
hold on.
fine if it bothers you, but facts are facts.
But
Feelings are
that's-
feelings.
That's fine.
That's-
And I'm looking forward to heing what you have to say.
And
Okay.
question, I used to teach kids, and kids get very triggered and emotional and talks over adults. So adults listen.
Can I ask, do you guys think that this is emotional and triggered behavior the way that I'm acting right now?
When you cut them off many times, it is.
Yeah.
Just listen.
I mean, I was gonna back my claims up. I'm not gonna make a crazy, claim. Women don't know what they want without
Mhm.
substantiating it. So
I'm listening.
Go
I
ahead.
said a few times I'm listening.
So what
and
they
then you
did
guys
was,
kept,
long story short, I'm going to give you guys the cliff notes because it was a very long and complex study. What they did was they took men, women, and homosexual men. They showed them erotic images, and they gave them, they put electrodes on their genitals, and they gave them a finger pointer, okay, to click on the thing.
Sexy.
Yeah. So what they did was the electrodes measured arousal in their genitals, and they were supposed to click on a button if they were aroused by an erotic image they were shown. Okay.
I've heard of this study.
Okay. You have?
Yeah.
Oh!
I know the results of the study.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So then you know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So they showed they asked the men, what do you like? The guy said, well, I like, lesbians and, heterosexual sex. Cool. Show them those erotic images as well as other images like, monkeys banging, homosexual sex, whatever. Guess what? He tapped the button when he was aroused and the electrodes signified the correlation between the two. Basically, when he clicked it, he also got aroused. So he didn't lie. The homosexual men, what are you turned on by? Well, I like homosexual sex. All right, cool. Show it to him. Show him the image. Clicks the button. Aroused, right? Now ask the women, what are you aroused by? Well, not surprisingly enough, all the women said, hey, I'm aroused by politically correct things. Sex, maybe some girls kissing, whatever, right? Now, when they showed them the images, what the women clicked on and what they were aroused by were two different things. They were aroused by the monkeys banging, the lesbian sex, men walking on the beach with no shirt on, whatever. Basically, a lot of the things they said they were not attracted by, they were actually aroused by when the electrodes read their genitals. And it did not link with what they tapped that they liked. What they tapped that they liked were politically correct things to women, men and women kissing, blah, blah, blah. So it goes to show my point that there's an enormous amount of social pressure on women to be sexually attracted to and or be aroused by things that are socially politically correct so that they don't come off as hoes. Okay?
I also,
So when I tell guys, don't listen to what women tell you when it comes to what they're attracted to or whatever, there's a reason for it. It's because there's a strong social incentive for women to lie to you about what they're actually aroused by.
But can I add? I think that men are. I won't interrupt you again. I'm sorry. I'll let you talk
That's
after this.
fine.
But I think men are encouraged to explore sexuality more than women are. So maybe that has a
Of course.
correlation.
Yeah.
And now I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, there's social stigma on a woman being open sexually. So they're going to lie and, cover things up and, minimize whatever it may be when it comes to sexuality because they don't want to be looked at as hoes.
Can I
Sure.
add something to this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you see how you're saying this, and I told you, but you see why are you adding statistics? Because you don't know us. How many times have I said I'm gonna suck someone's dick on this shit? How many times have I said I'm a whore on this shit? How many times have I said, oh yeah, I've had one night stands and I just wanted to go to a guy to fuck?
Mhm.
But it's because I don't give a fuck. Whether you look at me as a whore or not, I know I'm not one type of shit. So it's like, that's where I say like the statistics is like that. You shouldn't compare something to someone.
Yeah, but you see, like, for example, you say that, right? But she didn't say that. So, for example, we say, look at actions over words. Because actions prove a lot, not just what you're saying.
Look, there's a panel of 4 women here.
Yeah.
You're the only one that's come out and said that.
Only one.
So let's like put that in a huge population of women.
Yeah.
So right now we could say, right, 1 in 4 women
One in four
will be
women.
honest about their sexuality. I'll tell you
It's a
this.
small number.
It's actually way smaller than that. Way smaller. It's just that 1 in 4. So we teach guys on a balance of probabilities what to expect. What
Yeah.
you're saying is the exception should make the rule. No, that's not the way the world works.
So I'm sorry, but so what you're saying, they're gonna act a certain way, and I'm gonna tell them, look, I don't like that. And they're still gonna act that same fucking way because they think, oh, she's lying. Like, this is what this person told me to do. Like, they like it when we're assholes. I'm sorry, but I told you exactly what I didn't like. There's no reason
Incorrect.
for me to
what
lie.
I am saying is that you're pointing the world around you. What I'm saying is that men need to understand that women are going to be very prone to lying about what they're actually aroused by. The world doesn't revolve around you,
Okay, yes.
where it's like, well, you're telling me if I tell a guy don't do this and he's going to listen to your dating advice, blah, blah, blah. This isn't about you. This is about facts and statistics on a whole scale, based on the population. Because unfortunately, even though you're saying, well, I'm open sexually, I've admitted this, I've admitted that, most women aren't like you.
Yeah, they won't do that.
1,000%.
Yeah,
I know
okay.
that. I know that.
So if we're going to teach men how to deal with women, should we teach them how to deal with the exceptions to the rule or
Or
the
the majority?
generalities? Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bingo.
Honestly,
But
you
you
probably
so,
enjoy.
anyway.
Yeah.
Run. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
common sense.